makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here again, and welcome if you are new. Please join my YouTube family and click the subscribe button down below and the bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Sorry, this makeup is making me feel so weird that I can't even talk. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to turn yourself into a melting person. And not that it's the kind of stuff you want to do every day, I guess, but it's the kind of stuff that I like to do. So if you want to know how I did this, keep watching and I'll see you at the end of the tutorial. Alright, so my skin is really dry as always, so I'm starting the makeup with a moisturizer and I'm using a rose organic oil. Now I'm going to use a primer because I've said it before, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself and it's super annoying. I use 3 lights for my makeups and it makes me sweat a lot, so I've noticed recently that the primer really helps my makeup not melt and look better after hours and hours of painting myself. I moved on to the foundation and I'm using a beauty blender to apply it. I am now setting the foundation with loose powder because my skin is naturally oily and like I said, I sweat a lot with my lights, so loose powder helps a lot. Now I'm using my contouring palette and I am working on my cheekbones and contouring that face a little bit. Now I'm using a highlighting powder by NYX. It's really gorgeous. I love the colors that it reflects with the light. It's really, really beautiful. I'm obviously highlighting my chin, my nose, the tip of my nose, not the cupid's bow because I'm going to paint over it, so there's no point in doing that. I forgot my forehead, so I'm doing it. Now I'm going to move on to the brows because my brows, I love them. They're my brows, they're natural, but I have lost a lot of hairs due to extensive tweezing. So for my makeups, I usually fill in the blanks with black powder. I did one eye off camera. I went for a sunset, sunrise eye makeup, and I'm starting with a primer. I'm now going to apply on this, it's a yellow, it kind of looks orange, but it's a yellow, I guess. Now moving on to the orange and blending it in with the yellow. Now red, and I'm doing the same, applying it, going inwards, and blending it in with the previous color. Now moving on to pink on the lid. It's pink, fuchsia, whatever. And now I'm finishing with purple in the center of the lid. The next step is going to be, after I've blended them together, is going to be putting on this black kajal. It's like a Khol, but it's bigger, the tip, I guess. And blending in the Khol with my black eyeshadow. I put on my highlighting powder in the inner corner of my eyes. Moving on to the lashes. I love R.LUM.R lashes. They're really beautiful, beautiful, soft, natural looking eyelashes. Really great brand. So I did one melting eye off camera, already having fun with it, and I'm starting with a pink lipstick, but it was not exactly the same color as the inner corner of my eye, so I just put some powder over it. And now with white cream paint, I'm painting the white of my eye, the melting part of my melting eye. No, melting part of my eye. And I also set it with powder, but I didn't show you because I wanted to shorten the video a little bit. I put on white on the outer corners of my eye and black in the center where my iris is. And now I am painting the outside of my melting eye. Starting to look really weird. Now I'm going to fill in the melting eye with brown contouring shadow. You can use eyeshadow as well. Any color that matches your eye color. And I'm now highlighting the illusion, making it look a bit more real, a bit more 3D, and just giving a shiny, watery effect with white. I'm going back in with my brown contouring powder and making the illusion more 3D, more real, and just shading where I want to give dimension, and depth. darkening that depth with a little darker brown. The next step I can't remember, so I'm gonna shut up. Alright, I'm using a cream concealer and I'm just going on with the melting illusion, and I wanted my skin to kind of look like wax, so that's why I used this concealer. And I'm doing exactly the same I did earlier with the shading and highlighting. I'm painting the lashes with a black eyeliner, because if my eye melts, then the lashes go with it, right? I am now moving on to the nose. I wanted the nose to be melting too, and so I'm using brown powder to just make the nostrils look like they're melting and reshaping my new nostrils, or my melted nostrils, I guess. I'm darkening it a little bit because this is gonna help the fake nostrils look a bit more real. So I'm putting the white cream paint on my real nostrils and on the fake one so that it looks like one single nostril altogether, and it makes it more real, you know. I'm shading the bottom of the melted nostrils with my brown contouring powder. Yes, it's painful. So for the lips, I forgot to press the record button. I thought I did, but I didn't, and I hate when I do that. So I'm using a pink liquid lipstick, the same one I used on my eye, and I'm just making my lips look like they're melting and deformed and just weird. I set the lipstick with a pink powder, so that's why it looks a bit darker. And now I am adding black eyeliner, obviously, to my lips to just give that illusion of a melted mouth. I'm highlighting the what was my Cupid's bow before with a white cream paint, and I am blending it in a little bit with a brush, highlighting a bit more with my white liner and going back in with my brown contouring powder to, as usual, just to have a better 3D effect, I guess, and to give more realism and more dimension to the illusion. I'm going back in with a darker powder. This is what I always do. A medium brown and then a darker brown, and sometimes even black at the end, and then I will highlight. If you want to do makeup illusions, that's all you need. A few brown powders, black and white. It's gonna help you a lot. I'm now putting on that white cream paint on my lips to give them more dimension, more realism, and this, again, watery finish. And with my white eyeliner, I am finishing the shiny effect and just applying touches of white where I want the lips to shine most. I am using a water-activated black paint and giving my face as well a melted effect. I hate when my hair glues to my face. And I'm blending the paint in with my hair so it looks better, I guess, and more real. And yeah, doing the same on my chin and on the sides of my face. Also painted my ear, of course, so it blends in with my hair. And now with my cream concealer, I'm creating that same melting effect on my forehead. Actually, I was looking at wax, melted wax, to help me. So make sure you always use reference pictures. It really helps a lot. And you know the drill. I'm just shading to give more dimension and more realism to my melted forehead. Using the darker brown as always, where I want to increase the depth of my illusion. I'm almost done, guys. I am adding the final touches of light on my chin. I believe I'm still going to use my white liner because if I remember correctly, I thought it didn't shine enough, so yes, I'm adding a little bit of white here and there. Now I'm gonna finish with the eyebrow, which I almost forgot to do. So what I did is I used black eyeshadow and I just made my brow look like it was a wave, you know? I just created little waves here and there. And I'm going to highlight the bottom of my brow to give more dimension and realism to the illusion. And the same old brown contouring powder to reinforce the 3D effect.
This is really, really, I don't know, creepy, but also fun, and I don't know, I love it. Well, that's it, guys. I am done with this crazy melting face makeup. Thank you, Mimles, for the inspiration. You are amazing. I can't get enough of your stuff. And this was really harder than I thought. I had planned a quick and easy makeup for today because I am extremely tired, but yeah, it was not quick nor easy, but it was super fun, so totally worth the work. I hope you guys also had fun watching it. I will let you go and I will go myself, and I will see you next week with another tutorial. Bye. Thanks for watching.